Hey guys, and welcome to game number 14 out of 100 of my Revenge of the Mack series against the AI-powered Scrabble bot BestBot. We had a good win in game 13, neck and neck game that I eventually bingoed late in and won, so definitely check that one out if you haven't already. Nice start to this match. 8-5 feels very good compared to my fairly weak starts in both of the previous 200 game matches I have done on my channel against BestBot. Game 14, BestBot's going to be first. I am hoping for an N for Lionizes with my opening rank of EIILOSC. Will I get one? Stay tuned. Well, good news and bad news. I do get an N, that's the good news. The bad news is BestBot also bingos, but I'll take it all things considered. We're going to basically start off even. I'm going to be up 69 to 68. Just make sure there's nothing else here. No, there's not. All right. Not a terrible post-bingo draw. The B and the V are kind of... Wait a minute, I've obviated. Duh. First I was like, alright, I'm going to have to settle for like above, but no, now I've obviated. Okay. Got it through two I's, hoping at least one of them stays open. I'm just really hoping the bot doesn't like play through this L or something, or through this R, in a way that obstructs both placements of obviated, because I don't think I have a great backup plan. I do have above an L as well. That's not bad. That's the first thing I saw. That's 44. Nothing great next to the ES. So yeah, just kind of eagerly awaiting here to see what BestBot does and what options I have. All right, G's, I will take that. So the higher scoring obviated is blocked, but the lower scoring one still plays for 68. No reason to hesitate here. Let's do it. Okay. Mediocre draw. Got some decent stuff, some not so great stuff here. Ouch, goldener for 90. And we have ourselves a shootout. And not a good time for me to slow down, but I might have to slow down a little bit here. There is still this hook. I could even drop an E for 27, although the leave is horrible. So not going to be doing that. What am I going to be doing? That's the question. Down 57, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Something here? Hen? That does not feel great. Help. Keeping two N's about just drew 7 with 3 S's left. It's just not necessary. I'm not in that bad a position yet. It's still early. A lot of tiles have been moved, given how many bingos have been played, but it's still early. Yeah, alright. It always just feels weird. It's like I started the game with 2 bingos and I'm still in a bad position. It's sort of a very disempowering feeling, if you know what I mean. It's like I'm doing everything I can and I'm still down. But it's Scrabble for you. This happens. Like I said, the game is very young. But I need to make a good play here. Yeah, I'm really not a big fan of henna to the A. I kind of like leaving that A open. It's a nice line for me, and that L potentially. I mean, what I do at least like about a hen is, because I'm feeling like it's going to be good for me to keep this board more on the open side, given my deficit. It sets up hens and hens. Even though I don't have them now, it could be good for me down the road. That's not like super dangerous as far as scoring goes. So like that's what I want. I want bingo lines that aren't big scoring spots. That's usually what you want when you're down. Anything through this T, I mean, pent and hent are just bad. Score nothing. This E, phenol doesn't work. Help here above the O is just bad. Keeping the 2 N's again. N plane blowing up the rack again. I don't like what it does to the board. I think hen, I mean, such an uninspiring looking play. Don't get me wrong. But at least it cleans up the rack. It scores not a ton, but something. Sets up that long-term line. Yeah. I'm not loving it. Definitely not loving it, but I'm not loving anything else more. So, that's what we're going to do. That looks like a good draw. Repanel, though I don't know if it's going to fit. Oh, boy. Stop it, please. Does repanel not fit? That would really suck. I don't think it does. Think through a T, E, or D? No. Shoot. N or a U? No. BestBot has 276 points after 4 turns. It's an average of 69 points a turn. For those keeping track at home, that's a lot. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'll have to play like Lex, setting up Plex, or Rex, I guess, but LE isn't good, so I can't do that. This is starting to feel like desperation time a little bit, too. Something like this scores decently, but I hate what it does to the board. The board is feeling pretty shut. I mean, is just this crazy? Like, this might hit a decent amount. Slows the game down a little bit. I mean, I hit like perennial and perennial through this E if that stays open. Maybe the bot blocks the top left. That might actually not be crazy. Yeah, it's like prenatal and stuff. It hits a decent amount, guys. Planter with a T. I don't hate it. I mean, I know it's a one-tile fish, but it actually scores a lot of points. It's 27 points, which for a one-tile play is a lot. It doesn't block anything. It keeps both sides of the board somewhat open. Kind of forces the bot to act. Yeah, I don't mind it, really. I mean, I just don't see any play that's speaking to me that's longer or more kind of standard looking. I don't really want to play peel and block off the top right. It just doesn't feel smart. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do G's. S, that should be a good draw. Yeah, I have repanels, planters, supernal purslane, planners. All right, so I am bingoing. Spandrel too. So clutch S draw there. I don't think it's possible that BestBot blocks all of my bingos, so wow. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I thought planters still fit. Dang. If only NI were good. I was not expecting it to open a triple-triple. It's a little gutsy, but okay. I think I'm going to want to just create chaos and play planners here. Well, let's think about my options. So, okay, planners, supernal and purslane score too little. They make no sense. Sorrelin doesn't fit. Personal is another option. I don't like what this does at all. Bot just plays through the L, goes up 60, running out of space. I think I got to be a little more aggressive. Keep the board open again. It's not about creating one big spot. It's about keeping space open on both sides. This does that really well. Keeps the F open. Now creates a P. Still have a hen hook here. I'm not out of this yet. Spandrel doesn't fit. Yeah, this has to be right. I need a good draw. It's close to a good draw. That second Y. Oh my gosh, just stop bingoing, please. But we do have 3 triple-triples open. This board is chaotic enough. I might still have chances. Typey is just too many points. I got to do it. I kind of don't want to block that P, but at least there's still the G and the F. I mean, it's just too many points. Yeah, yay is way fewer. Leave after Typey is probably even slightly better for hitting the G and the F. Definitely is. I can't not take that many points. Do I have any good plays with Joey? I probably do, actually. Let's see. Shout out, of course, to the Joeys, Joey Malik and Joey Kravchik, if either or both of them are watching. Or to anybody else named Joey, for that matter, who may be watching this video. Yeah, I mean, I do have, like, ready. It's 45, but that's just worse than Typey. Yeah, all right. I think Typey is just got to be right. Like I said, the board is still open enough. I feel like I have a chance, but I'm not liking my chances. Yeah, it's not quite going to cut it. If only this O and foamier were an E, I'd have Dikered, D-A-I-K-E-R-E-D. Yeah, BestBot with nearly 400 points. 427 now after... How many turns? 7 turns. That's over 60 points a turn. I guess I'll play Disc. I mean, there's a lot of Drek left. Like, maybe I probably have to play disc. I mean, I got to score. If the bot's a bad enough rack, I mean, maybe I can still win this with one bingo. Maybe. Maybe I can bingo and then it has Q trouble. Like, there's... Wow, this pool is horrible, guys. Q, U, 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 V, W, W, C, C, no E's. That pool is horrible. I mean, I think I gotta play disc. I guess I could open another triple, but I think this is just too solid overall, this play. Great leave, it's 42. Maybe keeps me with outside shot of winning with one bingo. Okay. It's a pretty good looking rack, but unfortunately, just not quite there as far as bingos go. I can score well. Matter is 40, but I mean, this pull, man, wow, it's just so bad. All right, yeah, that's a lot of points. Yeah, this is trouble. Okay. I mean, Matter just loses. I think I probably play off like MA or something. I mean, I'm just, it has too many points. Does this ever work? I don't even know. Maybe I do. You know what I probably do, actually? I think I play Mad, setting up Mate. Yeah, this is the play. And then maybe I can draw... Okay, I think this is the plan. I can draw... Maybe I draw, like, Racket or something for a ton, and I can't block. Like, I think this might, given how bad the pull is, give me, like... I actually also like leaving 6 in the bag, because the thing is, in these kind of positions, guys, like, if you're playing to still try to win, you have to assume that everything's going to go your way. Because by definition, if it doesn't, then you just lose. So you might as well assume everything's going to go your way. So I'm assuming I draw a bingo and that the bot has absolute crap. And if the bot has absolute crap, then I want to leave 6 so it can't exchange and it gets stuck with it. Also, that way, if it exchanges, right, if I leave 7, that means I would, by definition, draw all the crap if I bingoed. So, okay, another play. It scores a lot. It's Alarm. That's 41. That's an option. DET, though, just is... I mean, every tile I draw out of that pool is a big hit to my bingo percentage because the pool is so bad. Though the Alarm is 41. DET is still decent. Could it, like, squirt it or something? I do think both of these plays, Alarm and Mad, do give me some outside chances. Question is, which one gives me a better outside chance? Mad is 21 fewer points. That's a lot to give up. Well, my bingos are going to score more with Made. And they're more likely to happen just because AERT versus DET. Drawing into one of the most horrific pools you'll ever see. Like, I actually, the reason I'm, like, really thinking so long here, guys, is, like, I know I'm down 123, but I do still feel like because of just how dreadfully bad this pool is, I do think I have some chances here. Not good chances, but maybe, like, 4 or 5% chances. If the pool were good, I'd have no chance. But I have to play at least 3 tiles. I have to hope the bot just drew, like, UV. But it's possible. Yeah, I mean, Matt is actually pretty tough to deal with if you're the bot. Like, because if you play under this, if you even can, you're going to give me counterplay like Knave or Nape too. I mean, after Alarm, I mean, I have Hand and I have this S. The S is pretty easy to block. Yeah, I just worry that I hit something with Hand and it can probably get counterplay. I don't know. I could win. It's also Guy. I think Mad is better. I think. Very tough position. Very interesting. Is there any reason to play Matt? Maybe? No, I think the T is just better. Especially for hitting this S. Yeah, it's like Equator, Quarry a bit more. Yeah, this is better. I'm playing Mad. Alright, I hit a waiter. I mean, Is it going to do it? Probably not. But, I mean, this pool is just like... Yeah, the problem is now... I probably had to hope it didn't... I don't know. Yeah. I think I'm just going to lose. I don't know. Is there any reason to not bingo here, guys? Like, let's... All right, well, let's think about this. Do I ever win if I play this? Is it possible? Like, I'm down still 25. If I get the best possible draw, which is what, to be clear? I don't even know. Like, does Prof or Poof play anywhere for good points? I mean, if it has, like, CCUUV, then I maybe actually have a chance? Maybe? If I have a good out in, like, 2 sequence? Like, if I can get the F here and then the P, I maybe could even win? Maybe? So do I do that, or do I play off, like, well, if I play off WA somewhere, I think I'm scoring too little. And I can just play off 1. I'd have to play off 3, so that I couldn't play off 1, and not empty. And then my bingo chances are pretty slim playing off 3 into that pool. Yeah, I mean, I could win after this, guys. Like, I could. If I draw, like, Caprice or something, it's very hard for it to block. This is... Or, I mean, there is this. If I do that, I mean, again, my concern with this is now if it plays 1 tile. I'm just so much more likely to bingo. If it plays 1, it's not going to score. I feel like this probably bingos or wins more than just bingoing immediately. I don't know. Wow, crazy position. I mean, like, I gotta just really ask myself, like, can I really win? So let's say I draw, like, POOF, right? So, I mean, it has CCIRUUV. Like, what's it gonna do? I might win that. No, I probably don't. It probably still just wins with VAC, because I'm down 25. It's up 41. I don't think I can quite win. I mean, I would get, like, FOP or of. FOP is a lot. 10, 14, 34. So I cut it to 7. I think it just wins with, like, Crow. Yeah, it's still going to win by, like, 5 or something. How about of and then poi or something like that? I guess that maybe wins. I mean, that might actually do it. Maybe. I'd probably need literally, like, the perfect draw after this to have a chance. Like, literally perfect. Whereas if I do that, I mean, I can draw, like, well, what can I really draw here? That's the thing. Erotica isn't even going to play. Yeah, like, private. If I draw PV, it's got problems, I think. Unless I can just, like, then play... I keep coming back to this issue where I can play 1 after this. And then maybe outrun some of my bingos. Yeah, like, I mean, what else am I drawing? Private Partier or something? I kind of still think I have to play 3 if I pass up the bingo. So that I don't let it play off 1. Where or wait, then? There's an R left. I can hit Factus or something. Yeah, like this can win with some draws. Like, if I hit Factus, if I draw, like, CCF, that's... I mean, that's a lot. It's almost... I guess it could get blocked with, like, ROC. That's the other thing. Like, ROC could block some stuff. You know... Plays under here won't block. Yeah, ROC is a little annoying. Does this hit more for like ER stuff then? I mean, Capra still won't. Yeah, that's a thing. Like ROC. Got to make a decision soon here, guys. I just don't really hit very much. If I do this, I really don't hit a lot at all. Maybe I do just bingo and hope for like that perfect to draw. Maybe I can win like with 1 or 2 draws. I think I do just bingo. If I need to draw probably the F and the P. If I draw like I think FPOO, I think I might be able to win. Yeah, I feel like the other plays just don't really hit in practice enough. All right, I'm going to just bingo. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to cut it quite. Yeah, man. Curious what a Macondo sim would have to say about that. Also, like, does a waiter ever win? Yeah, it was a tough turn. Curious about Mad versus Alarm, too. All right, let's see here. What to do? CCOUV. It's got a whole lot of nothing. He's going to try to play like Vox. Do I play Pix? Do I play Up? Probably Up, right? And I don't know what I'm doing with RI. Nothing all that good. Pix is probably not any better. Yeah, I don't think it makes a huge difference here. All right. I will just play Up. So I can play Vac, yeah. Okay. I guess I could have also blocked that. Maybe I should have blocked that first, but not really a big deal. Air? No, Yerd. Yeah, this is a good sequence, actually. This is probably fine. Man, 495 loss. Brutal. Great game. 527, 495. I want to start with the end on this one, guys. Like, my big question is, does a waiter ever win? If the answer is yes, it might be okay. If the answer is no, I probably should at least try, gnaw, or wait. But I really want to see what Macondo has to say. Okay, guys, so this is amazing. Macondo actually confirms exactly what I said. A waiter wins with a single draw. A single draw, and that is FOOP. Like I said, after a waiter, if I draw FOOP, it's almost exactly like I said. BestBot's going to play Vac through the AFO mirror, and I'm going to have a 2-turn sequence of next to the WA and Poi on top. And when all is said and done, I will let you guys check this as an exercise. I would have won by 4. So what are the odds on that, though? Small. With 4 in the bag, you're looking at a denominator of not the normal 8 or 36 or even 120, but the denominator would be 11 choose 4, which is a big number. That's 330. So my odds of winning the game after a waiter are 1 in 330. That is just about 0.3% for all those keeping track at home. That is not very good. It's not 0, but it is not very good. So the question remains now, again, should I have not bingoed? And a Macondo sim does like Gnaw, for what it's worth, one of the plays I was considering earlier. It's saying this wins about 10% for me. It feels a little high, guys. I mean, I don't know. I think the problem is, like I said before, I don't know if that sim is accurately predicting how BestBot will play in response to this, because the sim is more or less assuming BestBot will play for equity. I mean, I do have a decent chance of hitting something like Pike Rate. Again, I think the problem is, most of my bingos there end in an E, and I'm often going to run into plays like ROC here that deal with those. Or even like Roof. And I can never win this without a bingo, no matter how bad BestBot's rack is. Like, that's my concern here. Yeah, like something like roof would just really block everything I have. So and I think if I hit partier, well, I guess if I hit partier, then maybe I win. If I draw PR. Or like, no, serrate doesn't even fit either. Yeah, there's just so little I can actually hit that fits after ROC, and the bot's pretty likely to have that. This might still give me a better chance than wait or where. I guess it maybe does score enough to win if the bot does try to play 1. Yeah, I mean, if I hit private, I don't know, though. Is that even enough? Like, if the bot plays, let's say the bot doesn't even try to block and it just plays 1. Like, especially if it has the F, right? If it just plays like FE, it's up 103. If I hit private or something, that's a bit. That is 96. I'm still down 7, drawing 1. So it plays like Vac. No, it wouldn't play Vac on its next turn. But then, I mean, if I hit private, then it wouldn't have a whole lot to deal with. It would just have like a few Cs. If I draw a C, I might even get C stuck. If I don't, then, I mean, I don't know what would happen. It probably plays Cox for 16. It's very close. It's very, very close, guys. It's like, this is impossible to really calculate. I think the lines where I play 3 are a lot easier to kind of envision. I think the problem with wait or where is that I just don't bingo very often. And then with just 1 in the bag, like, it's even harder now for me to draw something that doesn't end in the E. Like, what am I hitting with either of these? It's not a lot. It's really not a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I truly don't know here, guys. I feel like I've said everything. I feel like I've beaten this position down as much as I can. But it's amazing to me that I found, or I kind of intuited, the one possible draw that wins after a waiter, FOOP. Again, 1 in 330. That would have been an absurd pool. So I don't know. I'm going to leave it at this, guys. Maybe I'll revisit this in the future video. We'll see. But in the meantime, if you guys have any thoughts, should I have bingoed? Should I have played Null? Should I have played Where? Should I have played Wait? Should I have played something else entirely? Feel free to let me know in the comments, because this is a really cool position. Really cool game overall. I do still want to look at the rest of it. So bot opens with Larrigan. Didn't want to play the Josh Sokol placement for an extra 2 points, which I understand. Lionize is only bingo. Oh, wow. Had both blanks here. Okay, yeah, no bingos apparently. G's looks fine. Obviate looks good. I don't think it's funny. I don't think I actually processed that. Like, both of the blanks were in the same word here. But, yeah, Goldner for 90. Okay. Wants help here. I'm fine with Hen. 2 N's is kind of bad. Bot bingos again. Yeah, I think this was a good play. I'm really happy with that decision. Worked out pretty well. Bot plays Foamier. Yeah, I think Planners has to be better for 2 less at this score. It's just so much better positionally. The bot bingos again. Typey looks good. The bot did not play bot. Plays befits. Yeah, just trying to keep the score and pressure on, I guess. Block the F. I think disc is fine. Oh, Urked is an interesting play. But I can't get rid of that last E. It's too valuable. This pool is so bad. Bot plays what? Wait. Why not Woof? There's no S's left. Huh? Why? What? What? Why not play for 3 more and keep a much better leave? There's no risk, right? This doesn't take, well, it takes an S, but there's no S's left. What are you scared of? I'm not tripling with 4 overlaps. You're not scared of 40, 50-point Q plays at this score. In what universe is it good to sack 3 and keep FOV instead of ATV, especially in this pool? Like, what are you doing? This also gives back Gite, and I mean, why? This is right up there, guys, with some of the more baffling plays to me that BestBot has made. Unless I'm just like missing something and being an idiot here, like, I do not understand one bit. Also, what gets rid of your T for hint? Like, don't you really want to keep that T so you can play that on your next turn and just cripple that part of the board? Like, why? This is like a big mistake, I feel like. I don't understand this one bit. Somebody please enlighten me. Like, this makes no sense. Okay, and then this turn, yeah, I mean, I saw alarm. I did see alarm, as you guys know. I mean, it is 41 points. I do respect that. I just felt bingos with hint. If I figured the bot's going to block the S, and then, I'm still down 90. Bingos with hint don't score that well. And, I mean, unless the bot just has, like, literally the worst strike possible, they probably give back too much counterplay. So I felt like I had to do this so that my bingos would both scoreboard and give back less counterplay. I mean, I had some chance. I think Mad was a good play. This was the kind of rack I had to hope BestBot had. Just even slightly worse than this I needed. Yeah, that F turned out to be something I really needed later on. Yeah, bot, I guess, just feeling a need to get rid of the Q while it still can. Also block the S. CCFOV. And then this position, which we've already beaten to death, basically. Really, really interesting game here, guys, today. Really, really interesting game. I mean, I'm very happy with how I played overall. Yeah, I don't know if a waiter was correct. It's just so hard to compute whether gnaw, where, wait, or waiter is best. I'm very happy, though, at least I considered the other plays that might be better, and that I actually calculated that the single draw correctly that would win. That was pretty cool. And otherwise, I feel like I played pretty solidly. Yeah, great game. Over 1,000 points. Always kind of sucks to lose with a 495, but like I said, I'm really happy with how I played. It was a great game overall. I am just utterly baffled by BestBot's play of what. Like I said, somebody please explain to me, if you can, why BestBot played what instead of Woof, because, like, I just don't friggin' get it. Like, I literally just don't get it. So that's, I think, all I'm going to say for this one, guys. I know it's already a long video, over half hour. I try not to do that, but this game was really, really fun and interesting. So apologies for that, but hope you guys enjoyed it, and shout out to everyone who made it through the whole video. Really appreciate your support. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, really hope you guys enjoyed this game. Great week. 2 really interesting games that came down to the end. Ended up splitting. Very happy with how I played. Definitely felt I played much better this week than the last couple weeks, so super happy about that. And yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I will see you all soon for the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.